Hey, what's up everybody? It's Flux at fluxwithit.com. Today I'm going to check out the Arturia Matrix Brute. I was lucky enough to be one of the sound designers on this project, so since I have one and it's pretty early, I thought it'd be cool to just show you guys how I make a patch on this thing, and you guys can kind of check out the sound and see if you like it. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive in with some really basic stuff here. I'm using the panel button, which means that whatever you see on the panel is exactly what it's doing. So right now, I have all my oscillators are down. I'm just going to go ahead and turn up some waveforms and start playing with it. Simple saw wave. Then we'll oscillator 2. Okay, so now we've got 2 oscillators up. I'm going to bring in a sub oscillator. And let's get into the mod matrix here and have some fun with that. So what I think I'm going to do first is I'm going to take the ladder filter to about 50% here. And you'll hear the difference. I've got both filters going in parallel right now. And this is with no resonance right now. So, and both are in low pass mode. Steiner Parker's in 12 dB mode. Ladder filter's in 24 dB mode. And I'm going to take, there's a cool feature on here. You can press key hold, and it'll just hold down the key for you, which is nice. And I'm going to take the ladder filter, and I'm going to go ahead and start modulating that. So I'm going to modulate that with LFO2 just by pressing the little matrix here. Raise it up. And give it a little bit of resonance. A little bit of brute factor. We'll bring in some triangle wave with a little bit of metalizer. Okay, so now I have that going on, and I want to make some kind of cool, interesting rhythm stuff going on here. So with LFO1, I'm going to turn that to a square wave, and I'm going to modulate the pitch of VCO2. So I'm going to go to VCO2, LFO1, and I'm going to bring that up +5. Slow it down a bit here. We'll go up a little bit more. Kind of cool right there, and we'll play with the, let's sync them. I like kind of playing around with the pitches as I go, just kind of find happy accidents. Okay, now we're going to have some fun with the Steiner Parker filter up top. And we'll change the triggering on here is going to go to single. So as I press the key, it'll only trigger that LFO once. So you get that drop. And then Steiner Parker. And this one we're going to modulate with the envelope 1. going to bring in oscillator 3. And you can really have some fun when you start playing around with the types of filters on here. Instead of having low pass on the ladder, you can move to band pass. Or high pass. I'm back at low pass now. So let's use envelope 3 here to do some fun stuff. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to map the wet dry amount. Just press one of these assignable buttons here and then wiggle a knob and you have a lane mapped to whatever you just wiggled. So that's going to go to envelope 3. Bring this up a bit. So you get this cool delay that just kind of comes in and then goes out with the envelope. And you can play with the regeneration on that to get more drastic effects. Very cool. Widen that up a bit. So now I'm going to assign the master cutoff knob over here. And a quick shortcut here is to press preset and then touch your master knob to get it back to 0. So I'm going to map that as well to the same envelope, that envelope 3. We'll do some negative modulation there. And I'm going to add some, yeah, we'll do it like this. We'll add a little bit of envelope 1 in there as well. And we can speed this LFO up a little bit. And of course you can sync that to the tempo. And what else do we want to do here? Let's do some, we'll map out these macro knobs down here to some fun performance effects. Like we'll do some FM. And what I'll do is macro 1. We'll go to the FM knob here. And then macro 2 is going to be, we could do noise FM on the filter. let's assign that to a few other things here. Like, for instance, we'll have that macro 2 is also going to control the ultra saw on VCO1. And we'll have it also bring in just a little bit of that FX wet dry. Okay, so we got that stuff mapped out. Let's kind of play with a little bit more of these oscillator sounds here. Bring up a little bit of the square wave. A little bit of brute factor on the Steiner. Maybe back that off just a bit. And we could do things like use Aftertouch. We'll do Aftertouch is going to raise the Steiner Parker up. So that's just how you make a really simple patch on this thing. I mean, I haven't mapped out the wheel here. I just put it to cut off and you can quickly map it to LFO1 amount. So when I have this down now, I get rid of that square wave action. And then when I bring it up, just a simple, easy way to make patches on this thing. I mean, everything on here is just right in front of you, so you don't have to guess about what your routing is for your filters. For example, it tells you right there what your modulations are. They're all right there. For instance, if I want to run these filters in a series, now they're in a series, back to parallel. And if you want to save a patch, you just go back to the preset panel, hit save, and then touch your patch, and now you're done. You've saved it. And if you want to jump around to other patches, take your panel button off, press a patch. So very easy to use, and I'll do some more videos, get more in depth with the mod matrix and running samples through this thing and all kinds of stuff like that. So if you got any questions for me, hit me up on Facebook, Ken Flux Pierce, or on Instagram at Flux302. Peace.